You know, I've been sick, so I've been staying at a wellness center to get better. And you know what? I don't even know why I would want to leave. A Cure for Wellness, directed by Gore Verbinski, the man who directed The Ring, the Pirates of the Caribbean films, and The Lone Ranger. So he doesn't have that great of a perfect record here. Starring Dane DeHaan as Mr. Lockhart. Mr. Lockhart is an upcoming businessman at a firm which is nameless in the movie. They don't really give a name to this company that he works for. He is sent by his board of directors to retrieve a colleague by the name of Mr. Pembroke, played by Harry Groner, who's been staying at this wellness center in Switzerland. They need Mr. Pembroke to make this merger that they want to do official, and they've also gotten this letter from Mr. Pembroke that seems to be a very odd letter, and when they read the letter, he sounds very insane in the letter. So they want to find out what is going on with Pembroke. Why is it that he doesn't want to leave this wellness center? What is so great about it? So Lockhart is going there to find out what's going on with this wellness center, as well as trying to retrieve Pembroke. And when he gets to the wellness center, he gets into a car accident, which makes him become an unwilling patient at the wellness center. And this is where he begins to uncover the mystery that is going on and what evil is lurking in this so-called wellness center and behind the so-called cure that they offer. Now, I wanted to see this movie because the trailers look very interesting. Dane DeHaan is a great actor. Gore Verbinski, when he's given the right material, is a very good director. Even though the Pirates of the Caribbean sequels and The Lone Ranger were terrible films, I think he still has a lot of talent, and Dane DeHaan is a terrific actor. And I actually enjoyed myself with this movie, despite the Rotten Tomato rating. The tomato rating is at 38%, which is a bit shocking with this movie because I thought this movie was pretty good, but this is one of these movies where you may either like it or you don't like it. It's a pretty shocking movie and it did freak me out when I saw it, but at the same time, I did like the movie. Dane DeHaan is very good in the movie, and the lady played by Maya Goth is great in the film. She's obviously the damsel in distress, but she plays her role very well, and I can see a good future for her in acting. Jason Isaacs is very good, and he's obviously the villain of this movie. It's quite obvious when you see his character that he's the villain, and he plays that role very well. The actors that play the other patients in this movie, you got Cecilia Erme, who's from the two movies that you would know her best from, is the Best Marigold Hotel movies, the best and the second best Marigold Hotel. And then you have Harry Groner, who I thought were both very good in the film. And the look itself of the movie is shot very well. The scenes with the torture in this movie were done very well, even though one of the scenes is pulled right out of the Dustin Hoffman film Marathon Man, the dentist scene. But overall, I thought the movie was pretty good. The negatives of the movie, though, is that some of the stuff in this film we have seen before, like the dentist scene, and it wasn't really done very well with Dane DeHaan being able to uncover some of the information behind this hotel so easily, considering you would think the security of this hotel would be done much better. I guess they figure they are able to control their patients much better with the treatment that they give to the patients. But overall, I thought this was a pretty good movie, and I think the ratings on Rotten Tomatoes is underrating the film. I think the movie's is pretty good. So I'm going to give this movie a B. It is worth seeing as a matinee, and that's all I got to say for The Cure for Wellness. And just remember, while you're watching the movie, any shock you feel is just the toxins leaving your system.